Hey guys, what's up? Abomination9 here, back playing some more Master Duel, and we left off. We obviously opened up like a billion Amazonist packs, which equates to 40. But today I have realized, which you already know, but I have realized what I want to open. Because before, I wanted to open up the Predaplant stuff to get the Venom and the Verte Anaconda, but those are the only cards I need. You only need one Verte because you can only have one, period, and you would only really use one Starving. So I was like, do I really want to waste an entire pack that I don't really care about any of the other cards just to get these two? So I was like, no, we can just wait to try to get these at some other point. But what I also need is Super Poly, and Super Poly is not in that set. It's in Transfigured Heroes, which is the pack I was talking about yesterday that I was calling Forgotten Heroes. I forgot what the name was yesterday, which it's only been it's actually only been a few hours since that last video. I did a couple hours of thinking of what I wanted to do, and now I am recording. But Super Poly is what I want, and this is in Transfigured Heroes. What would I even have? I would have to find something to grab, because I think everything I need out of this is an ultra rare, which is unfortunate. But yeah, need this. Also, let's just talk about what I've done to the Amazonist deck, because before it was the Psychic Amazonist deck. I got rid of all the Psychic stuff, so there's no Synchroing, even though Ash Blossom is a tuner. No more Synchro stuff. We've added Crooked Cook, because they gave us Crooked Cook and a Bouncer, because you turn the Queens into Bouncer, which might be better situationally. And I messed around with this, added Code Talker and Ozza to fill in the blanks here. But yeah, we added Warrock Mountain and a bunch of Warrock stuff. Two of these, one of that, and one of that. Which they all go together. I think this might be pretty okay. I don't remember if I had this in here before, but it's in there now. And Warrock Mountain is pretty good as a replacement for Amazonist Village. Because Amazonist Village is okay, but so not having two is fine, even though I'd prefer to. We could just use Warrock as a substitute for the Warrock stuff, to have at least one piece of Warrock support in here. Because when you play it, you get to grab a Warrock, and during the battle phase, you get to summon a Warrock from the hand. And if a warrior, not a Warrock, if a warrior would be destroyed, you can destroy this instead. So that protects the Amazonist, and that protects this bonus stuff like Adotin and Flame Swordsman and stuff like that. And Crooked Cook, even though Crooked Cook protects himself when there's nothing on the field. So yeah, I don't think I really need to explain that. Obviously this guy special summons himself, which can go with the other stuff. You can go into Crooked Cook Exceed, or whatever nonsense you want to go into. This, of course, when they die, they summon the level 5 or level 8. This guy's in here, all he needs is 2 level 5 or higher warrior monsters, so that can be any of these 4. And when you summon, you can grab another level 5 or higher from the deck. Actually, grab 1 level 5 warrior monster from your deck to the hand. So you can only grab this guy. So you specifically would want to grab these and grab him if he's not already in your hand. And then when he attacks, he make opponents attack 0, so you can swing over big time, and he can discard a number of cards permanently. Doesn't say until the end of turn, so you can discard cards to permanently increase his attack by 200 per card. So pretty okay, and it's only rare, so it's cheap to just throw in there. So this is what this deck is going to end up looking like, something around this. But we need these Super Polys. Now, this combo's into the Shiranui. Now, if you looked at what I've had here before, I had 2 other Shiranui decks here. A Plague Shiranui and Mask Shiranui, which I had already combined the Plague Shiranui into my main deck, and that's what I had been running. But then I just remembered, while I was looking off camera, that I had a Mask Shiranui strategy as well that I wasn't able to build because I need the cards. And I was just like, you know what, let's add everything to the one Shiranui deck for the final form of Shiranui style. So we have the Plague stuff, but now we have the Mask stuff, which is only 4 cards. Was all we need to do this. It's just 2 Mask Change 2s, Mask Hero Dark Law, and Mask Hero Goka. Which unfortunately Goka's not very good, but at least it's something. I wish they had more mask stuff, because they have 2 dark masks and 2 wind masks, but all the other elements they only have 1 of, which kind of sucks. I would like another fire other than Goka, because Goka's trash if he's not in a pure hero deck. Even in a pure hero deck, he's still trash. But at least it's something to do if I can't do anything else. I have a fire card and nothing else. Getting a beat stick is better than nothing. So, since I don't know if I've talked about it, obviously this normal strategy with the plague stuff is Solitaire summons Unizombie. Unizombie dumps from the hand or from the deck to juice himself. But then you would dump something from the deck like Plague Spreader or Bulb, or from the hand, if you drop them from the hand or deck, and then let them activate their effects from the graveyard. He can bring himself to the board. This lets you grab a level 5 to the hand, or you can use Unizombie to drop Nine-Tailed Fox and summon itself from the grave. Or actually, I think it's just, yeah, you just drop her to the grave. I don't think this guy can special summon himself from the grave, but you could drop Uni to drop Bulb to grab this to summon himself from the hand off of discard, which could be Plague Spreader, which might be the better option, because then you have this and this on the board at the same time, and then you can just do whatever you want with that. So you have all that nonsense. Obviously you would want Mizuki in here too, but I don't have Mizuki. I don't want to waste gems on that pack just for Mizuki. But of course, again, like masks, just 2 cards, because the extra deck doesn't matter. Adding these 2, the extra deck doesn't matter. Just 2 cards in the main deck is all you need. Mask change number 2, so that you can go into any of these 2. Because discard 1 card, then target 1 face-up monster you control that has a level. Send it to the graveyard. Also, after that, if it left the field by this effect, special summon from your extra deck 1 masked hero monster with the same attribute, which is the element, but a higher level than the attribute level the monster had when it was on the field. So for all the 8,000 fire Shiranui in the deck, you can summon Goka. But for the few stragglers like Bloom or Plague Spreader or Unizombie or Vampire Fraulein, or even this, well, you can't get this because it's level 8 and he's a level 6, but Fraulein, Uni, and Plague Spreader, you can summon Dark Law, which all you would need really is Mask Change and Solitaire in hand. So it's a 2-card combo to get to Dark Law, but still, since Solitaire can summon Unizombie to then do Unizombie things, and wait, hold on. Okay, I'm making sure that Unizombie does not stop you from special summoning other things. I think that's just her. So as long as you don't use her, you can use this combo. So yeah, Unizombie does his thing, and then you can summon Dark Law off of Unizombie, and now your opponent is locked pretty hard. Whenever they play a card, it gets banished instead of going to the graveyard, and whenever they draw a card to their hand that isn't their draw phase, they have banish 1 card from their hand, 1 random card from their hand. Like, this is a strong card if it's protected, and I'm always running 3 Solemn Judgment in every deck no matter what, because I have no other way to protect cards other than Solemn Judgment. So if you have Solemn Judgment in hand and Mask Change and one of the cards, it's not really that card, because I guess you could Fraulein summons herself, so you can do it during the battle phase, and this is a quick effect. So you have a Solemn Judgment, either or Solitaire or Unizombie or Bulb or Plague Spreader, and then it's 3-card combo, and Mass Change, you can go into Dark Law, and then you're good to go. It's a 2-card combo with protection from Solemn Judgment. So yeah, we're going in there, but we need to actually have an Ultra or Super. Oh, Mass Change 2 is Super. Okay, so that's what we would grab. Which Mass Change 2 is what matters the most, I feel like. I don't know if I haven't gotten a free one from them before, so we could just create both of these if we needed them. So let's go into this. Now, let's actually make sure this is from the right side. So yeah, look. This is Transfigured Heroes. Super Poly is also Transfigured, we already saw that. And this is Transfigured Heroes. And I just like heroes, period. So if there's any other good heroes in there, well then we're all good. Actually, let's see what's actually in here. Super Poly, of course. The other masks. Where do you have her? Where do you have a playset of her, I think? Of course, Dark Law, which we're probably never going to get. Dark Gaia and Malicious Fiend. Oh shoot, the Link. The Link heroes in here? Oof. Well, I guess they're only rare. It's not... I shouldn't be that hype. Of course, regular mask changes in here. Dark Calling is in here as well. The other masks. A lot of just synchro... not synchro. A lot of just fusion masks. Here's a Hero Chaos. I just really wish they had other masks heroes. So yeah, it's actually very specifically tuned for a minor set of heroes. This might even be better tuned than the Amazonas one. Let's see if we get one pack luck off of this. Nope. Almost never gonna get good luck. I think we did get good luck one time. Just a random elemental hero in the wrong spot. Okay, we already got one of the Link monsters and a bunch of other guns. What do? You look like you're probably combined with the Burstinatrix and Avian. Must be special summoned with Dark Fusion. It cannot be special summoned by other ways. I'm hoping Dark Fusion is in here then. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict Pierce. When this card destroys a monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, which is almost unlikely. Inflict damage to your opponent equal to either the attack or defense, whichever is higher, of the destroyed monster. That's okay, but it has no protection or anything. It's just penetration and burn damage, but its attack is so low, it's like... I feel like you would never kill anything. Okay, let's just look through here again, because I feel like some packs just don't have the card that... Okay, Dark Fusion is in here. And this can be used for anything. Just fusion summon a fiend. This is like relevant, because this is a generic card. Because it's for heroes, but it's just a fiend monster, period. No hero required, so... It's a probably a pretty strong card. Let's actually get in there. Hopefully we get lucky. We only have 200 gems, so... Oof. After blowing so much on the Amazonas stuff, but that's fine. A bunch of golds. Technically, Mask Change is only a super rare, so... that could be relevant. We got to Ignite. Bunch of hero. Vicious Claw. The equipped monster gains 300 attack. Generic. If the equipped monster would be destroyed by battle, return this card to its owner's hand instead. Protection. Then destroy one monster except the one that battled the equipped monster and inflict 600 damage to your opponent. So it's not on your opponent's side, so the fact that it just says one monster, it has to, I think, activate this effect. So you might have to actually blow up your own monster if there's only 2 monsters on the field. 600 damage to your opponent. After that, special summon 1 evil token with a huge stats on your opponent's side of the field. During the turn this card is returned to the hand, you cannot use Vicious Claw from your hand. Oof. A huge stats, level 7 on your opponent's side of the field? No thank you. Just use freaking Guardian, the Guardian spell, equip spell. I forgot what it's called. Ooh, bunch of fusions. We've got Hero Chaos, Wild Cyclone, and Lightning Golem. Yeah, well, Lightning Golem. I know this guy has his own structure deck, so let's look at him. I feel like he's not that great because you need 2 masked heroes to summon him. Must be fusion summoned and cannot be special summoned by other ways. While face up on the field, this card is also a light. Once returned during either player's turn, you can target one face up card in the field, negate that target's effects until the end of the turn. That's okay. Possibly relevant, but it is a target. And the thing that might have effects might also be untargetable. Must be special summoned by Dark Fusion. It cannot be special summoned by other ways. Once per turn, you can target one monster and blow it up. That's not terrible. Just it's target, but it's free blow up every turn. Need Dark Fusion. If this card attacks, your opponent cannot. So it has battle phase protection. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, destroy all face down spell and traps to your opponent. Ooh. So they cannot activate any spell or traps when it's fighting. And when the card inflicts battle damage, if it runs something over, you can blow up all their spell and traps. Okay, you promised me something. Oof. We got Enki though, which is relevant. We got the one Goka. Enki is relevant because it is a dark mask change card, but I mean Enki is nothing compared to the other one. Unless this was Duel Links where you only have Enki and then Enki was pretty strong and meta and toxic for a while. But like this isn't Duel Links, this is real Yu-Gi-Oh, so it's still probably okay. This card can attack directly, so you can swing for 28, but it's half, right? When it does so using this effect, the battle damage inflicted to your opponent is half. So it can swing for 14, which isn't great. But when it swings into your opponent and kill something, you can grab another Mask Change 2. Well, you cannot use Mask Change 2 because Mask Change 2 can only be used once per turn. But if you have a regular Mask Change in there too, you could Mask Change into Dark Law off of Enki, perhaps. I don't know if I'd have to look at that, but that could be possible, actually. I need to do more investigating into that. Nothing there. We got the water one and the wind one, or one of the wind ones, because there's two wind ones. We are getting nothing. One of the link ones. Was Dian in there? I think that was Dian's a mask hero, right? Or no? Something. Oh, what is that? Number 29, Mannequin Cat. 2 level 2s. Once per turn, you can attach a material from this card, then target one monster in your opponent's graveyard. Special summon it to your opponent's field. If a monster is special summoned to your opponent's field while you control this monster, except during damage, if you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, special summon one monster with the same type or attribute from your hand, deck, or graveyard. You can only use the effect of Mannequin Cat once per turn. Okay, weird. Probably never relevant. Blizzard Princess, who is not part of a set, but I am familiar with because she's in Duel Links. You contribute summon this card, face up attack position by only using one spellcaster. After this card was normal summon, your opponent cannot activate spell or traps for the rest of that turn. Something? Oof. Okay, hopes are pretty low here with only 2,000 gems, because there's no way we could ever... Ooh. Black Whirlwind? Oof. Freaking Black Wings. There's no way we could ever get another set of gems until a new event happens or whatnot, because there's nothing really left to do. You're just out of gems at this point where I'm at in the game. When a Blackwing monster is normal summoned to your field, you can add one Blackwing monster from your deck to your hand with less attack. Nothing there. Another Link one though. It's at least nice to round out these Link heroes, I guess. Ooh, just randomly got another one, but I do believe there was no super rare Link heroes in there, so this must be part of a different set. So there's multiple Link heroes in. If this card is Link Summon, you can target one Destiny hero monster in your graveyard, special summon it. You can contribute one Destiny hero monster and add, or you contribute one Destiny hero monster, add one hero monster with a different name from your deck to your hand. You'll use the effect once per turn. Also, you cannot spell summon monsters the turn you activate either of this effect except heroes. So special summon well, you would link this off with 2 destinies, special summon one of the destinies back to your board, then pop that destiny to draw another destiny from the deck, or 1 hero from the deck, and then possibly keep going even further, going infinite in that 1 hero deck. And here's our other link heroes. We have gotten 0 super rares on this side. Okay, thank you, Jesus Christ. Dark Fusion, okay. Ooh. Okay, we gotta run Dark Fusion and something, I guess. Fusion summon 1 fusion. We already read this. Let's read it again because we got the Royal or whatever. Royal Shiny? I don't know what this is called. What they call it. I just call it Prismatic, like Duel Links. Fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as fusion material, and your opponent cannot target it with card effects this turn. Targeting is okay, but there's still wide destruction and banishment and whatnot, so it's not too good, but at least it's a fusion summon that gives it protection for at least a turn to try to keep going. Ooh. Upgrade. Now Dark Fusion was a super rare, and I don't think I've seen an ultra rare, so we still might get bonus ultras for the next set. Ooh, bonus. Ooh. We got our action Mask Change, so we don't need any more Mask Change 2. This is Mask Charge. I'll be full. This is Mask Charge. And Dark Law. Ooh. Oh my god, the luck. Shiranui's literally done. We have our 2 Mask Change, and we have our 2 Dark. We have our Dark Law. We have a Goka, which was never going to be a question whether we got Goka. Like, we got it all, and that one pack gave us everything we needed. Okay, Shrouded Heroes and the stupid birds, Black Wings. I don't remember the name. I already forgotten their name. That's how much I hate them. But like, oof, we got all these Exceed. Or not, I keep trying to say Exceed. I have Exceed on the brain. Link Heroes. Also got Shaddoll Construct. But we got a second Mask Change, a Prismatic Dark Fusion, and Dark Law. The Dark Law, and it's hollow. Like, oof, the chances of getting the 1 Ultra that we needed in the first 10 set. Like, oof. We still need Super Poly. Don't get it mixed up. We still need Super Poly, so we gotta go in again. That's without a doubt. Let's do another look over here. Yeah, there are no Link super rare heroes in here. So yeah, we just got lucky by getting something that was adjacent to the heroes. So we could grab Mask Changed. Yeah, you could Mask Change 2. Yeah, it just says Mask Change 2. You can Mask Change 2 one of your Dark Zombies into Dark Law or into Enki. Enki swings into something. Then Enki grabs Mask Change from your deck to your hand. Then you play Mask Change to turn Enki into Dark Law. And then you're good to go. Like, oof. Get obliterated. And by get obliterated, I mean don't get obliterated because it doesn't do anything. It's just really disruptive on your opponent. Actually, where is Super Poly? Oh, it's right here. Okay. So I don't really care about the other 3. It's just we're really trying to swing for the bats here with Super Poly. Swing for the cages. Sorry. Oof. Ultra at the end. Thank God. Hopefully that's an ultra, not bait. Super Poly at the end, please. Nothing there. Upgrade. Upgrade me again? No. Okay, on this side. Something good, please. Another Lightning Storm, number 3. Mystical Fairy, who is not part of a set. Alfuria. Once per turn, you can reveal one wind monster in your hand. Until the end of your opponent's turn, neither player can exceed summon using monsters with a different level from the revealed monster as exceed material. Okay, some exceed nonsense, anti-exceed nonsense that would be relevant. Oof, nice. Second Anki, but we got another one of the super rare mask change cards for win. Must be special summoned with a mask change. This card is special summoned. You can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Its attack becomes half its current attack. Once per turn, quick effect, you can pay 500 life points and target one spell or trap card your opponent controls. Return it to the hand. Oof. The special summoned dropping something by half is possibly irrelevant, but the bounce on either player's turn, because it's a quick effect, you can pay 500 to bounce a spell or trap, is okay. It's unfortunate that's not destroy, but bouncing is okay too. Super Poly. Give me 2. Oops. What is this? Because it keeps bothering me when I see this. You can fusion summon fusion monsters that must be special summoned with Dark Fusion with effects other than Dark Fusion. Does that mean you can just use Poly to summon them? Once per turn during damage calculations, if your Fiend monster battles an opponent's monster, you can send one evil hero monster from your deck to the or extra deck to the graveyard. Your monster gains attack equal to the level of the monster sent to the graveyard times 200 until the end of this turn. Nice. Ooh, Mermail. What are you? 2 level 3 or higher Cybursts. Gain 300 attack for each monster it points to. As a link summon card leaves a field for any reason, you can target one level 4 or lower Cypress in a graveyard, supposed to summon it, but for this turn, its effects, if any, are negated and it cannot be used as link material. Oof, that's terrible. Because obviously you would link this into 2 Cybursts and then link off again with something else, and then summon another thing from the grave that you used to summon it in the first place, but then the fact that it can't be used as link again, like, that kind of sucks. Mask change or super poly. Ooh, it's like it can hear me. It gave me Dark Law that first time, and now we're getting mask change on Q. I feel like one mask change is fine. It is a brick without the Anki combo, but still, at least we have one for a normal hero deck. So we got Utopia and upgrade the yellow, but there's nothing in here. Another Anki and the Burstinatrix Avian combo. Ooh, random ultra? Okay, that matters. We only have a mask change. I don't know if we need a second. Thank you, Dark Calling is relevant. Fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck that must be special summoned with Dark Fusion by banishing the fusion materials listed on it from your hand or graveyard. So yeah, great card, because you can use some of the graveyard, so it's like almost a better Dark Fusion. And a Super Poly, please? Super Poly, Super Poly. A second Dark Law, I'll take a second Dark Law. I was hoping it would either be Dark Law or Super Poly, but we really need 2 Super Polys. So a second Dark Law does kind of hurt. Oof, nothing. And this is an Ultra. Utopia showed up. It better be on the right side. I swear to God, if it's not on the right side, please. Okay, thank God. Super Poly. Just give me one. Okay, random card. Silver Rocket Dragon. When a link monster effect is activated that targets this face-up card on the field, quick effect, you destroy this card, then look at your opponent's extra deck and banish one card from it. During the end phase of this card is in the graveyard because it was destroyed on the field by battle or card effect and sent there this turn. You can spell summon one rocket monster from your deck, except itself. You can only use the effect of Silver Rocket Dragon once per turn. Okay, and relevant. Madolche Pudding Princess is relevant, which maybe I should go for. Ah, dang it. We just unlocked it, so now we're kind of screwed. Because I don't have any more gems to go for Madolche. Because my next deck in Legacy of the Duelist, Link Evolution, is a Madolche deck. Because I have all the Madolche cards that Pegasus drops, so now I just need to wait until I can get the actual packs from the other characters later in the story. But yeah, I would like to make a Madolche because I saw it in action against Pegasus, and it seems pretty good, so... Getting a Pudding Princess is nice, but oof. Too bad we can't open it. Evil Mind. If you control a fiend, activate one of these effects based on the number of monsters in your opponent's graveyard. 1, draw 1, or 1 or more, draw 1. 4 or more, add a hero or dark fusion from your deck to your hand. 10 plus, add a poly spell or fusion spell from your deck to your hand. Okay, super poly, please. Okay, whoever this is, Evil Hero Malicious Bane. An evil hero and a level 5 or higher. Is this even good? I feel like it might not be. You need Dark Fusion for him, or the Dark Calling. Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Okay, cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects, but it can still be targeted, or banished, or bounced. Yeah, targeted, bounced, or banished. During your main phase, you can destroy all monsters your opponent controls with attack less than or equal to this card's, which is decent because he's 3,000. I mean, a lot of stuff is going to be swinging for over 3,000, but 3,000 is still good. Also, this card gains 200 for each monster destroyed this way. Also, you cannot declare an attack for the rest of this turn except with hero monsters. You'll use the effect of this card once per turn. So this card's actually pretty good. It protects himself from most things. Except it can be targeted, which means it can be eaten by Infinity Dragon. But you can blow up everything on the field. Blow up everything on the fields. And gain attack for it. You only use the effect once per turn, so if you're going up against the Cyber Dragon Infinity or whatever it's called, dragon that scoops up face-up monsters, you could use this effect to try to blow him up, but he would drop a material to negate it, I believe. But because he cannot be destroyed, I'm assuming negating him will just negate the effect, and he won't actually get destroyed from the negate. I don't know how the interaction there works. But you can still swing over him, I think. But you can make him drop a material, and it takes quite a few materials to get Infinity to 3,000. So he would have to drop a material to protect himself. And he's already weaker than you anyway, so you could just swing over him, I feel like. So it's not a terrible card. I appreciate the card. Beloved Dolls. Oof, Beloved Dolls is here too. Oh, that hurts, because that's the Madolche pack. With all the other stuff that I might want. But yeah, we got the mask change we wanted. We got a Dark Calling, which is basically Dark Fusion. So we have 2 Dark Fusions. Evil Mind, which is whatever. Pudding Princess is like a nice, just random card to come out of nowhere. Second Dark Law, which we could fit into that deck. Get rid of the weird... It's not really weird. It's just tech, where I'm using the Eldritch Fusion spell to fusion out that zombie dude. We can go back to the deck now to check out what we're talking about. Here. So that kind of hurt the deck a bit. Oh, the other one is... Didn't we get 2 mass change? What the heck? Okay, thank you. You were freaking me out there. I know I got 2. So we actually hit the entire thing. But yeah, we're using the Eldritch spell because during your main phase you can fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra using only zombies from your hand or field. So this is has nothing to do with Eldritch, despite being an Eldritch card. You could use that to summon this guy because he uses 2 zombies. Monsters cannot be destroyed by battle with this card, so when it swings into something, they don't die. But at the end of the damage step, if this card battled a monster that has an original level, that monster's attack becomes 0. Also, if that monster is still face up on the field, special summon a dark token. Its level and attack becomes equal to the original levels of the attack of that monster. Which means you get a second attack, basically, because you attack into them, their attack becomes 0, you make a token of the original attack, and now that token can attack them again and kill them, actually. So actually what's happening is you're creating a copy of them on your field, and that copy then kills that card, I believe. Because only he prevents them from dying. The token can swing right over them. So it's actually very relevant to the token's relevant to that. So we could just stick with that, or we could drop the fusion spell, drop zombie dude, another soul, even though I'm pretty sure I crafted this, so that's a bit of a waste. So drop soul and the fusion spell. Put in maybe mask change in here or something else, and then put in a second dark law. Or actually, we could put in like another plague spreader or something, and a second dark law to go together, which could be okay. I don't know. I just feel like having a tech, having just random tech, just to be able to pull yourself out of the gutter, is nice. So I think we would keep it like this. Now I feel like I can just add mask change to just any deck. Actually, we just need it masked. I guess no, or actually we do need mask hero, because I was going to bring up a bunch of nonsense. Now there is a Earth mask hero, and it is Dian. And it's the only Earth one, which Dian's not bad, right? This card destroys opponents. When this card destroys the opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 level 4 lower hero from your deck. Not relevant in this deck, but I was thinking about putting in as we scroll here, putting in this, because he can grab a poly. You play him, grab a poly, and then poly into, see if you could maybe hit something with it, but you really can't, because this requires level 5 or higher. This is very specific names. This requires darks, very specific names, same attributes, which nothing in here will really hit that except for Baby Tiger and that. But again, you would have to have Tiger and one of the other ones in your hand or on the field at some point, which isn't too crazy, but still. So unfortunately, Dian isn't relevant here. We can maybe fit some of these other guys in the other decks somewhere. So we did get both wins. So if I make a win deck, we could maybe put Mask Hero Blast in there. This guy doesn't count. Though maybe it does, because you can fusion summon him out regularly with these two. Or if you had this in a regular deck. Negating something is okay, but I don't know. I feel like you would rather have Dark Law on the field. Oh, we don't have Acid. That's the only one we're missing. So, other than getting screwed on the Super Polys, I feel like that was actually very lucrative for us, because we got exactly what we wanted for our Shiranui deck, which is pretty good. I'll probably fiddle with that off camera though. So hey guys, thanks for watching. Remember to buy my stickers, tune into the next episode, like, subscribe, comment, you know what to do. See ya.